Dear students, last time we were reading about nouns, the name of things. Now we are about to read pronouns. Pronouns means it is that type of words which is being used for the nouns in place of the nouns. Just like sometimes you perform some works at your home in the absence of your parents, it is the same way the pronoun is also performing. It is also used in the sentence, which is like your family, to perform the duties which should have been performed by the nouns, your parents. So here also we come across the pronouns. You can see the picture there. Different types of pronouns are there, and with them, the whole family of sentence is there. So let's come to the definition. It is written that pronoun is the sentence element used to replace a noun or a noun equivalent construction. The replaced noun is named the antecedent. So here the idea is that it replaces a noun or the part of the sentence which is using as a noun, which is being used as a noun, and it works the job that should have been performed by a noun. So suppose the noun you read that it might contain different person, different number, or different gender. So pronoun which is acting as a noun, this also should convey the information about the number, person, and gender of the noun. Only then we can use it. So here, let's go to this categories of pronouns. So it is written that syntactically pronouns have the same function as the nouns do. And morphologically pronouns are used to avoid repetition. I told you. So without repeating the same noun time and again, making the whole sentence soothing to our eyes, and also making some deviations, that is, making the whole sentence less monotonous. So to get rid of the monotony of the sentence, the monotony of the repetition of the word noun, we use pronoun here. Now see, what are the types of pronouns are written there? See, they are the personal, possessive, demonstrative, reflexive, and emphatic, interrogative, relative, reciprocal, and indefinite pronouns. By and by, one by one, we will learn about these pronouns. So let's see the first type, the personal pronoun, which the name suggests that this type of pronoun is actually talking about a person. So personal pronouns represent specific people or things. We use them depending on number, whether it is singular or plural, like I and we, whether it is first person, like I, second person, you, third person, he. Different persons, they carry different type of words, and these words are used in place of those noun as a pronoun. And gender also, he denotes male and she denotes a female. So these two things are actually denoting the genders of the noun, whether they are masculine, feminine, neuter, or common. See, it is used to denote those things, the gender of which is neuter cannot be determined. And also case, like subject and object, we, us. In case of possessive, we will write our. Later you will learn it. So gender, person, number, and case. These four sense of the noun is still intact whenever we are using pronouns too. So in order to use pronouns, you must be careful enough to keep all this information. Otherwise, that pronoun will not be perfect one, will not be suitable one to use in the sentence. Let's come to the next part of the thing. We use personal pronoun in place of the person or people that we are talking about. These personal pronouns, I told you, they depend on the person, gender. And see, first person, male or female, in case we write I or me. Second, we write you, which is both, used both to denote singular and plural, subject and object, both the thing. Third person, male, comes he as a subject and him as object. In case of female, it is she which is acting as a subject, and her, that is used in case of if we were using that pronoun as an object. In case of neuter thing, in both places subject and object we use it. Now again that comes plural, first person plural, which is male or female. In both cases we write we. We denotes, there are some persons who are being denoted, and these persons might be male or female, or the combination, both male and female persons might be present there. Like we the students, which means there are some boys and there are some girls. And in case of objective use, objective place, if you want to use the same pronoun, you need to write us. Then comes the second person plural, which is male or female or both. It is again you. You denotes both singular and plural, and at the same time male or female. All these things are hinted by you. This is a master word in pronoun. Now third person male, female or neuter, for all these things we write they or them. Okay, so these are the tables. They have been bought from the market. We cannot write there it, because tables are there. Had it been table, you could have written there it was bought from market. So that is how we use these type of pronouns. This chart is very much important, and you must remember that chart. That chart must be there always in your imagination, in your head. So examples in each case. The first example shows a subject pronoun and the second an object pronoun. What I told you, it is also repeated here about this subject part and object part. Let's go to the next part. The examples. I like coffee. John helped me. Here I is written as the subject. Here me is placed in the object place of the verb of the sentence, and hence the pronoun is also used in its objective form. Now comes, do you like coffee? Here you is used as a subject. In case of the next line, John loves you, here you also is used as an object, which is also placed at the object place of a sentence. So these are the different places, subject plus verb, object, like different rooms of the same family, same house. So these rooms, you have to put the correct person at the correct room. Suppose you have your room at your home, and there you must stay. There you must spend the night. It is the same way. If I need to put you as objective, then I must place it at the proper objective place of the sentence. So that is how, just like our family, the sentences are built. And we need to build them and place every single family members at their proper places. He runs fast. He is used as subjective here, which is again denotes some masculine person. And did Ram beat him? Here him is used as an object while placing it at the object place of the sentence. She is clever. Does Mary know her? She, it is used in the subject place and her in the object place. We went home. Anthony drove us. So we is used again as subject of the verb went. Who went? And we went. So we here also plural, first person plural. And again, for this object place, we are writing there us. It doesn't work. Can the engineer repair it? So the first it is used as a subject. It doesn't work. What doesn't work? It. So the question and the answer you are getting, it is actually talking about it. Can the engineer repair it? What does the engineer repair? Or what can the engineer repair? The thing is it, and it is written in the object place. Do you need a table for 3? Means for 3 rupees actually. Did John and Mary beat you at doubles? Here beat means to defeat someone. Doubles means it is a game of tennis. So the writer is asking us whether John and Mary had beaten you is a particular type of person, a particular person who is being hinted here. And that is why the first you sits at the subject place and we can call it subject. And the next you is sitting at the object place. It is also used in as objective pronoun. So they played doubles. John and Mary beat them. Same thing is happening there. So we often use it to introduce a remark. It is nice to have a holiday sometimes. It is important to dress well. It is raining now. Here it is also written there. So this is called introductory it. In order to talk about weather, temperature, time and distance, we need to put it in the beginning. Otherwise, the expression will not be correct one according to the rules of the grammar. See, it's raining. You can't just say raining. You need to say it is raining or it's raining. It will probably be hot tomorrow. You can't say tomorrow will be hot. That is a typical type of expression which is used by only half literate persons who are only novice and learning the language. But in order to write it perfectly according to the grammar, you must put it in the beginning, which is called an introductory it. Is it 9 o'clock yet? It's 50 kilometers from here to Cambridge. So that is how we are beginning these sentences using it, because these are the sentences that is expressing some element which is related to weather, temperature, time and distance. Now let's go to the next part of the video, which is again talked about possessive noun. So possessive pronouns, So this is the same thing. Possessive pronoun means this is something that is denoting who the owner of a particular thing or person is. That is called possession. It is you are the owner of that thing. So we write Rams, Toruns. So these are the possessive nouns which I talked about last day. But now we will learn, in order to replace these possessive nouns, we need to put pronouns, and that pronoun must carry the sense of possession. That is why we call it a possessive pronouns. So let's see what is written there. We use possessive pronouns to refer to a specific person, people, or things, the antecedent, belonging to a person or people, and sometimes belonging to an animal or animals or thing or things. Let's see how it is used. You will never find a possessive pronoun near a noun, because I told you we write pronouns, we use pronouns in the absence of noun. That is why there is no possibility that a pronoun can sit beside a noun, because the question of pronouns will only come when there is no such thing we can call noun. The noun is not used, only in its place we use pronoun, which is working for noun, pronoun. So despite the fact it is the genitive of personal pronoun, let's see how it is done. We use possessive pronouns depending on number, singular like mine, plural, ours, also those are there. Now in the last section of the pronoun, personal, objective, subjective and possessive. Here possessive case, there are two types of pronouns. One is direct possessive pronoun, another is possessive adjective. Why we are calling it adjective? Because see, if I say this is my pen, so pen is the noun and my is determining and denoting who the owner of the pen is. So something or any word that tells about anything about nouns, we can call it an adjective. So that is why my, his, her, their, these are the possessive adjectives. While mine, yours, hers, theirs, these are the possessive pronouns. That is how it is also used in possessive sense, in order to denote the possessiveness, the ownership of a particular person or a particular thing.